Let's do this again, shall we? All right. Yo, what's up, Mr. Smooth? All right. We're ranking all of the consoles this stream. I'm so excited. So excited. What's up, BMW? Pixon, Man in Black, hi, Unk. I am not Unk, bro. GameCube S tier. We put GameCube in the S tier a week ago, bro. But this time, I wanted to do it different this week. We're going to be doing all the consoles this week, not just Nintendo. What's up, Deadbanger? What's up, Madge the Goats? Jacob, what's up, dude? Prowler, what's up? Hello. Cookie Dude with the with the tier 1. Thank you so much. What's up, Prowler? Rupturk said hi. What's up, dude? Yo, how's everyone doing? Yo, what's up, Halfbreed? Dr. Barbecue. What's up, Night Kid? How's everyone doing tonight? What's up, Black Ace? Welcome to the TikTok, bro. So I was going to ask, why don't you look at YouTube live chat? I do look at YouTube live chat. I have 3 chats open right now, though, so it's kind of hard to, you know, pay attention to all 3. Hi, boss. How are you? What's up, Honey Bunny? We need Star Wars Battlefront 3. Yes! I'm doing my mission. We need everyone on Star Wars Battlefront 3. Sup, will you stream Doom the Dark Ages? I've thought about it, chat. Should I stream Doom the Dark Ages at some point? Twitch says I can get free Crunchyroll if I sub, so there you go. Oh, W! They are doing drops. W. Huge W. You should do an Undertale stream. Oh, interesting. Hey, Jacob, you're the first streamer I've ever watched. I love your shorts, and you've inspired me to become a YouTuber and streamer as well. I'm working a script for my first YouTube video on my channel, Skinny Bacon. W, dude. W Journey. W starting out, dude. That's huge. What's up, Maximum? My Pookie is streaming. Yeah, what's up, Anime Kid? OMG, Kanye West. What's up, Kanye? Sega Genesis on there? It is. I'm actually going to need help with some of these older retro consoles because I may not recognize all of them. I'm pretty sure the Sega Genesis is on there. But yeah, we'll get there for sure. W Orion, thank you for putting that link up, dude. Thank you so much, Orion, for putting that on YouTube. And I just texted you, bro. I didn't see you in chat, so I was just texting to make sure. W, bro. Retro, you shut your mouth. Are these? I would consider these. I mean, I would consider them retro. I mean, what do we? Dude, I went to GameStop and they had like a retro area, or was it vintage stock? It was. I went to inside a vintage stock and they had GameCube games and they had that retro. So if GameCube is considered retro, these older ones are definitely considered retro for sure. Vintage stock. That's true. They are art. W, thank you, Orion. I'm the best console. Days gone. Xbox is the only good console. I don't know about that one, Chief. 3DS is retro. 3DS is retro is crazy. Anyways, guys. Yeah, we're gonna be. I know we just did the Nintendo tier list last week, and we'll be doing a video on that pretty soon and posting that on my YouTube and everything like that. But I wanted to see the competition with Nintendo, with PlayStation and Xbox in the picture. Obviously, Nintendo has made awesome consoles, and we determined that last week. But I want to see the standings with Xbox and PlayStation in the mix, because I feel like that's going to change the rankings a bit. Hello, Jacob. Finally, you have a Twitch channel. What's up, Zyko? Welcome to the Twitch, bro. Welcome. Is PC a console? We'll get there. I do have a game. I do have, if you can see at the bottom right of the tier list, you can see I did include a gaming PC and a Steam Deck. I will get there. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Okay, I know it's technically not a console, but we'll get there. We'll get there, okay? What's up, Amaraki? Welcome to the Twitch, bro. Xbox One is the worst console of all time. That's crazy, bro. That's a crazy statement. Where is Steam console? Well, we'll get there. Unofficial with the IDR 100,000. I parked my car to comment this. Personal S rank our PSP. Thanks to Image Freedom Unite 3DS for all RPG. Give me. SS rank is Steam Deck or Lenovo Legion Go. See, we're gonna get there. We're gonna debate and see if a gaming PC or a portable gaming PC is a console. I'm just ranking these all. What's up, Ethero? What's up? Hi, Daddy. Whoa, that guy just called me Daddy. That's crazy. Xbox go up, up, up. Okay, let's start off. Oh, guys, let us start off here. Let me turn on my fan real quick, guys. Give it up for my biggest fan in the room. I'm gonna turn him on. I gotta have noise for some reason. I was like, why does it sound so weird? It's because I don't have my fan on. My biggest fan. My biggest fan. All right, here we go. Turn him on as like he's a person. I love it. Okay. First console that I could find on this tier list, Atari. Did anyone have an Atari? Did anyone have an Atari growing up? I think you could play Pong, and what else could you play on the Atari? What else could you play on the Atari? True Blue Andrew, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate that, bro. W. Unk, you're old. Space Invaders. Called you what? I just joined. What? I am not Unk. We ain't touched that. Did anyone... You could play Pac-Man on it? Really? Galaga? Probably you, Unk. I did not have an Atari. This was way before my generation. I was not this old. I'm asking you guys. The Atari was like the first gaming home console. Never even heard of it. Okay, so where do we put this? Where do we put the Atari? I have no idea where to put this. You could play Pong. You could play a bunch of other different things. My dad had it, though. Yeah. It was first. Pac-Man is literally... My mom had one, and she liked it. B tier. S because it was the first. A, C, or B at best. C tier since it started the gaming industry. A. Stop lying, Unk. I am not that old, bro. What are you guys on? At the time, S, but now like C? B or C? Okay, I think we go C. Trash, do a vote thing. I think we'll just put it in C. I feel like it did start home consoles and home entertainment systems. Because I feel like without the Atari, you don't get the, Nintendos, and then I just feel like it was the starting point. So we'll put it at C tier. So Unk had everything on the what? I did not have an Atari. I did not grow up with an Atari. What is wrong with you people? All right, we put it in C tier. Let's put the Atari in C tier. And we are ranking the Nintendos again. We are ranking the Nintendo. I know we just did that a week ago, but let's do these again. Where are we putting the Game & Watch? Where are we putting the Nintendo Game & Watch? I think we put this in C tier as well. I feel like it's portable. It was just kind of or is it trash? F, Unk. C tier, F, C. Yeah, I'm thinking C too, and I don't think it's better than the Atari. I feel like Atari was a better experience than the Game & Watch for sure. Unk. Why are people calling me Unk, dude? I swear, I don't get it. Okay, we got the two mid ones out of the way, the two mid retro ones out of the way. Now we've got the Nintendo Entertainment System, and like I said last week, this is when things started to go crazy. We got Mario, The Legend of Zelda. We got a bunch of Nintendo bangers on the Nintendo Entertainment System. A lot of bangers on this, and it paved the way for Nintendo. It paved the way for Nintendo. S tier. You guys are saying S tier? Really? I was gonna say A tier. I was gonna say A. I was gonna put it in A. I feel like it's paved the way, but I don't feel like it's up in S. I feel like it's A tier. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. I feel like it's A. NES is S. A or C? A? Are we good with A? We good with A? I feel like A is a fair spot for it. It created all the games. Hi, Jacob. PS4 is S. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We got a lot of consoles to get through tonight. NES was A. A is reasonable. Yeah, don't get me wrong, guys. Like, there's a lot of consoles here. Like, I think we're gonna start the NES at A, and if we want to move it up later, we can. But I think A is a good starting point for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Okay, up next, what the heck is this? Does anyone know what this is? I have no idea what this is. This is where I depend on you guys. Does anyone know what this is? Game Gear? Game Gear? What the heck is Game Gear? Sega Game Gear. What the heck is a Sega Game Gear? No, Game Gear is next to it. An Unk tier list would be... I swear, if I see Unk tier list one more... You didn't even spell Unk correctly, bro. It's UNC. TurboGrafx is pretty sure it's PC Engine. It's a console that you play games on. Okay, what tier do we put this on? I don't even know what this... I don't even know what a lot of these are right here, if I'm going to be straight up. What is this one? S? There's no shot it's S. It's the Sega Master System. It's the TurboGrafx. I feel like... I don't even know what this is. B? B? What even is that? I don't even know what it is. Be it bad, a lot of classics. It's Sega's starting... Oh, so this is the first ever Sega console. Interesting. Okay. Okay, well, we put it... Trash, really? It's kind of mid. I feel... So you guys think it's better than the Atari? You guys think it's better than the Atari? It is TurboGrafx 16, also known as PC Engine. I've never heard of this before. Game Gear was not trash. Yes, better than Atari. Okay. Played it at friends' houses, has cool titles. Okay, that's so cool. I had no idea what that is. Speaking of consoles, I have no idea what it is. What is this? What is this? Does anyone know what this is? Does anyone know what this is? That is... Okay, this is Game Gear. So this is Game Gear. Sega Game Gear. That's the game. Okay, I was getting confused between the two. Game Gear is a B. Okay, wait. Sega Game Gear was goated in the 90s. It's the Sega Game Gear. Look up Game Gear. It's C, bad library, terrible battery life. Is it... T-Buck, is it better than the Atari or worse than the Atari? Jacob, I think you should have looked up the history of game systems. Yeah, but I wanted it to be, like, interactive with you guys, because a lot of these I genuinely don't know. I'll be able to put my input on a lot of these, but this is, like, back before my time. Like, this is... If you owned one of these, like, I don't know what y'all are calling me Unk for. Like, you guys are officially Unk status if you had these consoles growing up. Like, this is crazy. Better than Atari. Okay. We're going to make it better than Atari then. Nothing amazing. I'm Unk. 1930 is crazy. 1930 is crazy. Okay, this looks like the Sega Genesis, I think. No. Yes? Is this the Sega Genesis? What is this, guys? Is this the Sega Genesis right here? Sega Genius, yeah. Genesis is A or S tier. So the Sega Genesis, that was the first Sonic the Hedgehog game, wasn't it? That was the first Sonic the Hedgehog game, wasn't it? 1991. That's crazy. Better than Nintendo Entertainment System. It's 16 bits. Ooh. Chat, the beginning of Sonic the Hedgehog? Is it better than the Nintendo Entertainment System? Same as Nintendo Entertainment System. Is it better than NES? I would agree that it was slightly better than NES. Y'all are ripping on my child. I'm gonna fight everyone. T-Buck, chill, bro, chill. It's, yeah, same. Okay, well, I'll put it above, but it's pretty much on the same plane. So, Sonic is better than Mario. Okay, that's a whole other different debate. Speaking of which, guys, we're going to be doing polls later on these ones that are going to be closer. If you guys want to watch in full screen, Twitch link is pinned on YouTube. It's in my link in bio on TikTok as well. So, what was my first console? My first console was the Nintendo. My first ever console was the Sony PlayStation. That was the first one I ever like legitimately played, and it was Crash Bandicoot. Let's not spark Sonic versus Mario stuff. Nintendo fans are me. I know, dude. I don't even want to. Even if Sonic is better, I don't want to get into debate. I don't want to get into a debate, bro. Unk Tua is crazy. Unk, that's wild. All right. Monsters Unk. Okay, I'm done. This is just straight up brain rot. Okay, what's this next one, chat? What's this one? Is this a Sega one? What's up, Cartography? Ollie Gamer. Guys, the PSP is underrated. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. What's this one, though? Sega Master System? Sega Master System is trash? Okay. Well, why did they come out with the Sega Genesis and then just the Sega Master System? Battlefront 3, spread the word! Battlefront 3! Get back on the battle, soldier. Sega Master System was garbage. It was before the Genesis. Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. Well, we have our first console in the trash. In the trash section. Sega Master System goes in trash. Sonic is better as a character, but Mario's got the better games. I can see that argue. Sonic is chopped. I'm a Mario fan for life. I was born with Mario. I'm gonna die with Mario. All right. Yes, sir. The world shall spread. No one in chat has ever played the Master System, and it shows. Magical Girl Mona. Where would you put it? Where would you put? As someone who has actually played the Master System, where would you put? If only people who have played the Master System, where would you put it? Plays a lot like the Turbo Graphics. Where would you, I'm not just gonna automatically put it in trash. People who actually played it, tell me. Be at least heavily underrated. It's a B tier TBH. Okay, I know my buddy T-Buck. He plays retro, so he knows. He streams retro, so I'm gonna trust T-Buck on this. Okay. Mid TBH. As someone who played it's C. Okay. Well, I'll put it low B, high C. I feel like that's a good my gosh, why is so many people spamming on YouTube? Holy moly, I'm sorry, Orion. Jeez. These people are going insane. The Wii U belongs in trash. We'll get there. Super Nintendo Entertainment System, chat. Super Nintendo Entertainment System. This is your first S tier. SNES is goated. SNES is legendary. S tier. Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I'm seeing an overwhelmingly support for S tier. And I agree. I think the SNES, I remember playing it when I was younger. Super Mario 3, I think. Can't remember which one it was. A lot of fun playing that. Good, and the graphics were just so much better. So much better. And The Legend of Zelda, those extra games. I can't remember. Was it Link's Awakening? Was Link's Awakening on... Yeah, and it was Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country was on... No, yeah. Donkey Kong Country was on the SNES, right? Donkey Kong Country was on the SNES? DK Country was so good, bro. Oh my gosh. I think Game Boy Color is better than Game Boy Advance. We'll get there, bro. We'll get there. Thank you for the $5 Super Pie. I appreciate that. Donkey Kong Country was so good on the SNES, bro. It was so good. Yeah, so first S tiers goes to Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Didn't DK Country come out in World... Oh my god. I'm not that old! And not only that, If you're calling me Unc, I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. All right. Game Boy, the original Game Boy. Talked about this last week. Game Boy had the original Pokemon. Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue. I do think B for boy. I'm seeing a lot of B and S. I'm seeing a lot of B and S right now in the chat. I'm seeing a lot of B and S. High C tier, low B tier. You can't base a system off Pokemon. That's very true, T-Bug. That's very true. I'm seeing a lot of we sleeping on Tetris. Was the original Tetris on the original Game Boy, chat? Tetris is something to think about too. Tetris is something to think about too. I think B tier is good. I think B tier is a solid spot for the Game Boy. What are we thinking, chat? I think that's a good spot, don't you guys think? Jacob pre-ordered Tetris. I wasn't even alive during this time, brother. I wasn't even alive when the first Game Boy came out. At least A, give me A. No, oh, wait. Did I put it A? Did I put it? Oh, wait. Did you guys say B or A? Jacob actually wrote the code for Tetris. All right. That is just completely unnecessary, T-Buck. Mods, ban this mod. Completely unnecessary. Low A. Okay, that's what we got. We got low A. Pie with the $5 super. Game Boy Color had Dragon Warrior 1 through 3 DW monsters, and the Pokemon games were upgraded to color. Dude. That's true, bro. That's so cool. Thank you for the $5 super pie. Jacob is Tetris. What does that even mean? Is bro trying to be queso? No. I'd have to gain like 400 pounds, bro. Actually, more than that, probably. I feel so bad making fun of him. But I shouldn't, because he built his following off of it. Oh my gosh. I love queso. I love him, bro. I love him. Anyways, next one. What's this, chat? Sega Saturn? Sega Saturn. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? Sega Saturn, where are we going to put this console? Where are we going to put this console? You know, I like the Sega Saturn. I really like it, you know. Def Egger, thank you for joining the Twitch. Decker joining the Twitch. Hey, I'm new in your stream. What's up? Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Twitch. B tier. Oh my gosh, we're all over the place. Underappreciated console. Saturn was great, but sold terrible. A lot of hidden gems, but I would buy it C, sadly. We thinking C tier, guys. I'm thinking C tier. I didn't even play these, if I'm being straight up, so I don't know where to put them. It's me, a Mario. Jacob gave George Lucas the ideas for Star Wars is insane, bro. What? It was what Sonic Adventure was originally made on. No. Wait, was it? Wait, did the original Sonic Adventure release on the Sega Saturn? Saturn had Sonic Adventure, Sonic R, and that's about it. Oh. Put it in B. Right there. Diddy Kong is dead. Rip in the chat for Diddy Kong. What? Sonic Adventure is the Sega Dreamcast. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And we're not even there yet. We've got quite a bit left to go. Okay. Well, we put the Sega Saturn right there, if that's okay. C tier, bro. Mimi, thank you for the 50 roses. C tier, bro. Okay. We'll put it C. What is this console? What the heck is this? I feel like all these retro ones, I just have no idea. Does anyone know what this is? What was the girl Diddy Kong named? I don't know. That's the Turbo Graphics. Oh, the Turbo Graphics. Oh, I know what the Turbo Graphics is. Totally. I think that's the Sega CD? Dixie Kong? F tier looks so retro. I know, we're starting off retro, but we'll get to the good stuff soon. Panasonic 3. Let me Google 1 sec. What even is this? We can put this off to the side if we need to. I want to put it in trash for the time being. Are we okay with putting this in trash? Battlefront 3! Everyone play Battlefront 3, or everyone play Battlefront 2. Join the Republic. Neo Geo, are the consoles not in order? I have them sort of in order from release date, but it's a work in progress. We're just gonna go with it. Yeah, anything that Sega came out with after the Saturn was garbage. Okay. Well, now, what's up, Gamer Pro? Game Boy Color. Game Boy Color is now S tier. Is it real? Was it really better than the Sega Genesis? A tier? Game Boy better than Game Boy worse than... Yes. AS, I'll say A tier. Best for Pokemon gamers. Yeah, Pokemon Gold and Silver is really good. I'll say A tier. Is it better than the NES? Is it better than the Nintendo Entertainment System, chat? Or the Sega Genesis? Or both? Are we going to put it at the top of A? S tier. Actually, at some of the best Dragon Quest ports as well. Both? Okay. I think, T-Buck, I'm seeing a lot of A. I think we're gonna compromise and say high A. I think we're gonna say high A tier. If later on we want to put it in an S, we can. But I think A is the good spot. Bro isn't playing Battlefront 2. I was playing it last night, and I had like 3 hackers in my game. As great as I love Battlefront 2 and as much as I want to like support the game for Battlefront 3, bro, it's like the game is broken right now. Anyways, Sony PlayStation, the original Final Fantasy VII. What else? Name them off, guys. Name off the games. The original Final Fantasy VII, the GOAT. Definitely one of the best. People are saying A and C tier. What is wrong with you? This goes immediate S. But is it better than the Super Nintendo? Metal Gear Solid. S for real? Invented disc. It did invent the disc games, guys. The PlayStation was the first console to play disc games. What's up, Midnight Zero? Never mind, my guy does not see me. What's up, dude? I see you. Less than SNES. Okay, we're going to put it less than the Super Nintendo. It's S. It changed gaming. That's true, bro. Yeah, we're putting it in S for sure. You invented the original disc, Unk. All right. All right, hot dog. Why you got to spam, bro, on the YouTube? What's up, Peter Parker? Jacob trained Yoda, honestly. Okay, what is up with these old jokes? I thought we were past this, bro. I thought my community was past this. I swear. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you folks. Anyways, yeah, we got the PlayStation 1 slightly below the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Solid pick, though. We've got a solid running going on here, okay? Atari Jaguar was released in 1993, though. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about the Atari Jaguar, but it's okay. We have the Atari, like, right there in C tier. Okay. Virtual Boy. Virtual Boy, from what I heard from you guys last week, it's pretty much trash. It's, like, not good at all. Yeah, so we're just going to put it in the... This is a way better distribution, by the way. This is way better than the tier list from last week. We have, like, a really solid distribution of rankings here. This is really good. Nausea Simulator. You only see red, man. Oh, no. Nausea Simulator is crazy. Did anyone get sick playing the... Did anyone actually get sick playing the Virtual Boy? Yes. Probably. Me. Jacob is but a baby to old folk like me who's older than all these systems. Wow. All right. Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64. Okay, I know it's S. We know it's S. That's not an argument. Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, bangers after bangers, 007 GoldenEye, changed gaming. Changed gaming. But is it better than both the PlayStation and Super Nintendo? And is it better than both? And Smash Brothers 64. And Smash Brothers 64. Is it so better than the PlayStation? This is like asking us to pick a favorite child. Better than SNES, not Sony. But you guys said that the SNES was better than Sony. What? Hot take, Mario 64 aged like milk. That's actually really tough. We got to do a poll then. I'll get the poll ready. We know it's S tier. We got to do democracy. Is Nintendo 64 better than PS1, SNES, both? My mouse would freaking... The Nintendo 64 is better. And we're going to do this for 3 minutes. This is going to be a really good poll. This is going to be a really good poll. Guys on TikTok and YouTube, if you guys want to come on over and vote on whether the Nintendo 64 is better than the Super Nintendo and the PlayStation 1, Twitch link is pinned on YouTube. It's in my link in bio on TikTok. Don't forget to get some free Crunchyroll to sub to Jacob. Oh, yeah, that's true. You guys get free Crunchyroll if you sub to me. That's such a cool drop. Is that for everyone? That's so cool if they're doing that. Battlefront 3 for the Republic. Part of me wishes I genuinely wanted to play Battlefront 2 tonight, but it is just so full of hackers, and I knew I would not have a good time with it tonight. Type Unk in the chat for now. All right. PS1 might be better. We'll see. It looks like it looks like the overwhelming majority on the poll is both. Guys, we're still voting. I'll do it 2 minutes from now on. We're still voting. Nintendo 64 is better than the PS1, the Super Nintendo, or both. I think we have a winner. No, I'm not seeing a lot more votes. I think we're gonna go with Nintendo 64. I'm gonna call it. I wish I could end a poll early. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. I feel like it's election night, and I can just call a state with the votes because of how early it is. All right. It is better than both. We have that in the area we want. All right. '64 was peak. Facts. All right. Sega Dreamcast. Sega Dreamcast. Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2. However, I didn't play Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast. I played it on the GameCube. They remade it for the GameCube. Open your heart! Living loud! Hanging on the edge of tomorrow! Living loud! From the words of yesterday! B tier. Low A, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 were mid in my opinion. Okay, but for your childhood, think of your childhood, because for me, I get nostalgic. I get nostalgic with those two. Sonic is so goated. Sega's last stand against Nintendo. Yo, Pi with the $5 super. If I send a super for my vote, is that bribery? Nah, dude, you're good. We did the vote on Twitch, but I appreciate the super, man. It said the 64. We voted the 64 ahead. So what are we thinking for the Dreamcast, guys? Did you guys say B? Did you guys say B tier? Yeah, because it's like I could play the Sonic Adventure games on the GameCube. I think that's a good spot for it. Don't do this. A? A? Low A? Low A? Okay. I can see it as low A. B tier because it's only good for Sonic. Okay, guys. High B or low A? Crazy Taxi, bro. Crazy Taxi. Okay, I'm seeing either low B or high A. We're going to compromise and say high B. We're gonna put the Dreamcast at high B. I feel like that's a good compromise. I'm seeing a lot of people back and forth between the two. Unfollowed. Chill, guys, chill. I'm trying to be as fair as I can. God, I love all these games. When I was a kid, I went to a youth group. Our youth group leader got us an arcade machine with over 100 classic games on it. Dude, that's awesome, Emmy. That's so awesome. All right. GameCube. The Nintendo GameCube. Brother. Oh, we got Legend of Zelda Twilight. I did this last week. I got to do it again. The GameCube. We got the Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, Luigi's Mansion, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 remade for the Nintendo GameCube. Spider-Man 2. Super Mario Sunshine. They actually remade Ocarina of Time for the GameCube, if you guys remember that, which is huge. So many good games. Wind Waker. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Oh my gosh. So good. They went on a legendary run with the GameCube. They really did. If you put this anything... Okay, T-Buck, I'm putting it S. I'm putting it... You don't have to argue, bro. I'm putting it S, okay? Okay? I'm putting it S. I just don't know where to put it in S. Just for me, this is my nostalgia talking, guys. This was my generation. The GameCube was where I fell in love with gaming. This was the very first console that I played with. It is where I fell in love with gaming. And I'm putting it at the top of S. I'm putting it at the top of S. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And that's just me. That's me. That's my opinion. GameCube is definitely better than Dreamcast. Oh yeah, 100%. 100% better. 100%. What's up, Jake? What's up, Faded? High S, Thousand Year Door. Dude, also, what other game? I'm trying to think. There's another one that I hadn't thought about. So many bangers on the GameCube. So many. So good. But yeah, I think that's our first, like, top S tier. For sure. For sure. Fat Fan. Melee. Zelda Twilight Princess. Yeah, dude, I said that, bro. What's up? What's up, Chaboyd? Guys on TikTok and YouTube, if you guys want to come over and watch it full screen, Twitch link is pinned on YouTube. It's in my link in bio on TikTok. GameCube is the best. So many great titles. It was goated. It really is, dude. Yes, I can't glaze the GameCube enough. I love it so much, but we're going to move on to the Game Boy Advance. And guys, I want to prioritize something real quick. If you see, like, in this list, I have different consoles and handhelds. If there's a clear distinction, like for example, the Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy Advance SP, there is a clear distinction between the two. If there's a clear distinction between the two, then I'm going to give them two separate ranks. Does that make sense? And when we get down to, like, the Xbox One and the series, like, if there's a distinction between the same kind, I will do two separate ratings. Okay? Does that make sense? That's what I'm doing. But if there's not a distinction, then I'm just going to vote for that one, I'm just going to vote for that one type, if that makes sense. Just so, first things first. Regular Game Boy Advance, not SP. Regular Game Boy Advance. Regular Game Boy Advance. I think this goes... Is it better than the color? Is it better than the Game Boy Color? Remember, guys, Pokemon Leaf Green, Emerald. Low A tier. The original Game Boy is better? I prefer Advance over Color. Top A. Yes, Pokemon Ruby. Top A. Game Boy Color is better than GameCube is crazy. I love the Game Boy Color, but there's no shot it's better than the GameCube. There's no shot. Okay, guys, I'm thinking high A for the Game Boy Advance. Actually, no. This is what we're going to do. For the regular Game Boy Advance, we're going to put that there. We're going to put the Game Boy Advance SP at the top of A. Because the SP, the lighting was so much better. The lighting was so much better with the SP. The lighting was so much better with the SP. If you guys owned both, you knew. Like, I had the original Advance, and then I got the SP, and I was like, there's no reason for the Advance. The SP is so much better. So much better. The SP is I think high A for the Game Boy SP is good, is a good rating. Okay, guys, I'm really excited for this next one. Really excited to go into this next one and the next few ones. This next generation of gaming, was insane. This was the golden age. This was pre-golden age. This was like pre-golden age gaming. But we were like starting to see like actual insane. The original Xbox. Halo Combat Evolved. Halo 2. Just those two alone. Just those two alone on the original Xbox. They were bangers. Just the original Halo. Guys, I don't think you understand how much of an influence Halo 2 had. First ever Xbox Live. First ever online play on a console. The first ever. Revolutionary. Slayer. Double kill. Triple kill. Quadruple kill. Kilimanjaro. Like, revolutionary for the time. I think as much as I love the original Xbox, I don't think it's S tier. I think it's I think it's top. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Do I put do I put this top A, chat? High A? High. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I think I put it high A. High A. Mid A. The game. I'm sorry, guys. I can't say the Game Boys are better than the Xbox. I can't. I can't say that. I just can't. Vladimir, thank you for the $5 super. Top 3 in my opinion: Xbox 360, PS2, Game Boy Advance. Dude, don't worry. We're about to get there. We're about to cook. We're about to cook. We're about to cook. Mid to high, top A, high B. Okay, I think we're in a good spot for high A. What do we think, chat? High A is reasonable. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's on the level up here, but it was a really good spot. I think this is a good spot for Xbox. It was the start for Xbox. It was an awesome beginning for Xbox, but they got even better. Wii U needs its own category below trash. A lot of people are saying S tier. I think this is a good compromise. High A, low S. It's pretty much around the same area. So I think this is a good spot. Okay. Sony PlayStation 2. The best-selling console of all time. I did not own a PlayStation 2, but that does not take away from the fact that I know that it's S tier. I know it's S tier. I just don't know if it's better than the GameCube. Because that's the argument, right? That's what we're all thinking. Is it better than the GameCube? It is? It's not? Nope. Jacob is banned. Is it Budokai Tenkaichi? Well, Budokai, that was on GameCube too, was it? Or GameCube and Xbox, wasn't it? Trash. S. It had a DVD player to watch movies. Xbox could do that too. GameCube clears. Okay. We got to figure this out. This is another big poll, guys. Big moment in gaming democracy here. Saying high C is... I didn't even own a PlayStation 2, but that's insulting to put it in C. Whoever is saying high C is just rage baiting right now. There's no shot. This man is rage baiting. When something is the best-selling console of all time, you don't put it in high C. Absolute insanity. Is the PS2 better than the GameCube? Yes or no? And we're just going to do a quick poll, 2 minutes. Is the PS2 better than the GameCube? Twitch link is pinned on YouTube. It's in my link in bio on TikTok. Come on over, guys, and vote. Vote. OG, yeah, the original Battlefront 2. I just forgot about that. The original Battlefront 2. The original Battlefront games. Pi with another super. Thank you, Pi. Appreciate it, man. Game Boys, Arcade, Law, and Shanks. Facts, bro. Facts. Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. There you go. A lot of solid. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It looks like PlayStation is destroying the GameCube right now. Should I play Battlefront 2? Yes, for the Republic. For the Republic. For the Republic! Guys, put a Roger in the chat. Put a Roger in the chat if you want the PS2. Roger. Roger for the PlayStation 2. For the Battlefront 2. Roger. Oha with the Prime sub. Thank you. Bro, PlayStation 2 is destroying the GameCube right now. This is crazy. Grand Theft Auto is PlayStation 2. That's crazy. Roger. Roger, Roger. It's crazy. S tier, dude. It's S tier. We're just trying to figure out if it's better than the GameCube. Roger, Roger. I'm pretty sure it is, though. It's 26-12. And a few seconds left. How many seconds left? We've got like... And it's going to PlayStation 2. All right. PlayStation 2, better than the GameCube. Absolute cinema. We love to see democracy in action. Wind Waker alone makes it better than this gen before my time, though. I don't know about that one, buddy. Resolution on PlayStation 2 sucks. Well, it did on the GameCube, too. The resolution, what? We didn't even know what resolution was back then. What? We were all playing on 480p televisions, dude. Roger, Roger. PS2 was also backwards compatible. That's true. EBK, that's very true. Okay. PlayStation Portable, otherwise known as the PSP. The PSP is our next one on the list. What are we thinking? Handheld PlayStation. B, mid-A, B half, mid-C, mid-A, trash, mid, like low B, trash, mid-A. Oh my gosh, we're all over the place. PSP had online gaming as well. S, C, man, we're all over the place here. God of War, Ghost of Sparta, I've heard that one's really good. Jocelyn, welcome to the Twitch, bro. Welcome. It had some kind of fire God of War games. Okay. From what I'm seeing, am I cooking? Hi B chat. Hi B. Am I cooking chat? Is it better than the Dreamcast? Hey, I know that guy. What's up, Icebox? PS2 is like Sun God Nika because the resolution makes you imagine what you see. Fair position. Am I cooking? PlayStation Portable, PSP. High B, I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's fair. At least A. Oh, Ryan, it's like right there on A. It's like right there next to A. I feel like that's fair. Top of B is fair, TBH. It's like right next to A. It's like that's a good compromise. I'm hurting in my soul. Oh, Ryan, it's okay, dude. It's like right now, like it's like one spot away from A. It's okay, dude. Oh, Ryan is banned. He has no. You're banned, buddy. All right. But yeah, I think that's a good spot for the PSP high B from what I'm seeing on chat. PSP was low key, genuinely goated. I've played it a few times. My friend had one. Nintendo DS Lite, and I have the regular DSs down here. We're just gonna ignore those. Just do the DS Lite. DS Lite and the regular DS. There's pretty much not a lot of differences between the two. I did my research. Where are we putting the Nintendo DS? DSS, S tier, A, bottom of B. If PSP is a B, then DS is a C. Whoa, you just said the PSP was better than the Nintendo DS? What about Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl and Pokemon Platinum? Is that the Lite? Yes, this is the Nintendo DS Lite. I do have the OG DSs, but there's not really a huge difference between the two besides the design. S tier for the Lite. Here, let's okay, I'm going to do something. Because remember, it's backwards compatible. It's backwards compatible. It can play all of those games and the Game Boy games. Lower? Bad? Too much in S and A here. Well, that's a good thing. Bottom A, good enough, good enough. Just a bit more higher than the X. You guys think the Nintendo DS is better than the Xbox? Keep it like that. I kind of forgot the DS Lite can play Game Boy games. It can. It can play these games. That's why I'm putting it ahead of it. That's why I'm putting it ahead of those. Xbox is better. Don't you dare put 3DS better than DS. We'll see. We'll get there. We'll get there. Got me through school and road trips. Facts, bro. Please, Jacob. What? DS better? Okay. You guys really want me to put the DS above the Xbox? DS Lite couldn't play Game Boy and Game Boy Color games? Yes, it could. I remember playing Game Boy games on my DS Lite. Oh, original game. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. I know. No. My bad. It could play Game Boy Color games. I remember. It could play Game Boy Color games and it could play Game Boy Advance games. The OG Xbox had Halo, and then I remember I played Game Boy Gold and Silver on my DS Lite. High A is reasonable. Now that I think about it, that's the thing. I think that's a good spot for it. It's like, you know, I played Fire Red on the Lite. There you go. Okay, I think this is a good spot. I'm gonna put it there. Xbox 360. Xbox 360. So if the Xbox is A, the Xbox 360 is S. But before I put it in S, we got to break down why it's S. Halo 3. Arguably the best Halo. Hands down. Halo Reach. Okay. Bungie leaving Halo was the worst thing to happen to Halo. And when that happened, notice how Halo fell off when Bungie left Halo. Okay? Gears of War, what other exclusives for this was the moment when Xbox was like still like, you know, going crazy. Reach was the peak of the 360. That's what I'm saying, dude. Halo Reach was like, and Halo 3 too. A lot of people just stuck with Halo 3. I'm putting it in S tier. I just don't know. It's like, guys, this is my generation. I value the games off of this more than. I want to put it ahead of 64. Am I weird for putting ahead of 64? Am I weird for that? I wanna put it in. I want to put it ahead of 64. I think that's a good spot. I wanted to put it ahead of 64. Dude. That's the awesome spot for it. The old Kinect games are nostalgic. I think that's a good spot. Now, on the other side of the aisle, right? I didn't have this console, but I had a lot of friends who did have this console, and they really loved this console. PlayStation had a lot of great exclusives with the PlayStation 3. The very first Last of Us game, God of War 3, a lot. Was there some Spider-Man games, I think, on the PS3? I think it is S tier as well. I think it's S tier too. And I have to say, I don't know. Metal Gear Solid 4, PS3 is S tier and backwards compatible. PS3 is definitely A. I don't think it's A tier. I think it's S. I think it's right next to Xbox 360. I just don't know if it's better than the Xbox 360. Because I think it's right next to Xbox 360. Yeah, let's do PS. That's a great poll, Orion. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it right now. PS3 is better than Xbox 360. Not only did it have Blu-ray, but free online gaming. PS3 had backwards. PS3 has better exclusives. We're gonna figure that out. Which was better, or which is better? Xbox 360 or PS3? Two-minute poll. We got to figure out with democracy. We got to figure it out. Guys, Twitch link is pinned on YouTube. It's in my link in bio on TikTok. We got to vote. We got to see which is better, the PS3 or the Xbox 360. If you guys want to vote, join the Twitch. PS3 was a worse 360 is crazy. That's insane. Don't you forget Infamous. Yeah, Infamous is one of the exclusives as well. Wow, this is a tight race. This is a tight race. Xbox 360 with 15 votes, PS3 with 17 votes. This is a console war right here. You can see this is when the console war era was born, right here. 360 versus PS3. Wow. This is close. This is close. 360 was better at the beginning, but PS3 was better at the end. That's a good point. That's a good point. They fumbled Sly Cooper's trash for that alone. Oh my gosh. We are literally tied down the middle. 21-21. Xbox 360, PS3. Guys, if you're on YouTube or TikTok, head on over to Twitch. This is like neck and neck. Which is better, the 360 or the PS3? Holy. Oh my gosh. This is close. Holy. Man. This is close. I still use my PS3 as a DVD player. That's solid, bro. That is solid. 360 just took the lead. What is going on? The 360 just took the lead. There's no shot. What? Oh my gosh, the 360! No! 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 What? Yo! 360 just took the race! That's it, everyone is banned, including Jake. What? That's crazy. I did not expect the 360 to win the race. Wow. Hey, I gave you guys the opportunity to vote. X-Bums really showed up. Hey, I gave everyone an opportunity, bro. That's crazy. Cool Fish, thank you for the heart. Yeah, we got the 360. That's crazy. I thought the PS3 would have won. I voted 360, but I expected the PS3 to win. I did not take the 360. I did not think it was going to win. PS3 not in S. It has to be... Dude, it's right here. The PS3 is right there on S. I can't even with y'all base, but Turnbuck or T-Buck, it's okay, bro. It's okay. Okay. We got the Nintendo Wii. The Wii. Wii. Nintendo Wii. We talked about this one last week, too. So many good memories on the Wii. So many good memories on the Wii. My 360 still works. No red ring yet. Nice, Sarah. Very nice. PS3 is the last old-gen console with the server still up. That's true. I'm seeing a lot of A and S for the Wii. I'm seeing a lot of A and S for the Wii. Below PS3. It's backwards compatible with GameCube. I know. I know it's backwards compatible with the GameCube. Wii Sports, Mario Kart. From what I'm seeing on chat, I'm seeing two possibilities. High A or below the PS3. High A or below the PS3. Those are the two possibilities that I'm seeing. S because it was everywhere. B, the Game Boys were better. Game Boy's better than the Wii is crazy. What? Below the PS3, actually? I'd rather take an SNES than a Wii? What? Or the come over and we will play Wii and eat pizza rolls. Oh, dude, those were the days. Those were the days, bro. S above GameCube. No, we're not putting it above GameCube. We're not putting it above PlayStation or Xbox or GameCube. Although it can play GameCube games, it does not stand on itself enough as a console. I think that's a good spot below the PS3. I think that's a good spot below the PS3. I don't think it's... I don't... Are we good right here, guys? Is this good? Is this good right here? W placement? I think this is good right here. Good right there? All right. I think that's a good spot. I think that's a good spot, you know, with Wii Sports, the Mii's, everything like that. I think that's a good spot for the Wii. Solid spot. Motion control's not the best. Yeah, like you had to be careful with those, bro. You really had to be careful. Really had to be careful with those. With the motion controls. I remember whacking myself in the head a few times with the, you know, crazy. Okay. PS Vita. I never even played one of these. PS Vita. Did anyone play one of these? Trash. C. High A. T-Buck is saying high A. PS Vita top A. Honestly, it's better than the regular PSP? Is it really better than the regular PSP? Trash tier, definitely. Trash. T-Buck is right. It's lit. Okay, well, I can't just be biased towards my mods. As much as I love my mods, I have to account the total opinion. And I'm seeing a lot of people who don't like it. It has no games. The system was amazing, but it was all Japan games. Okay, this is what I'm going to say. I'm seeing a lot of A and B. So we're just going to vote. A or B. C tier seems fair. That's what people are saying. Popular in Japan. Because I don't know enough about the PS Vita. Where to put PS Vita? A tier or B tier or C tier. I'm going to do C tier as well because I need more guidance on this one. This is a tougher one for me because my mods are saying A. Everyone else is mixed. This is like tough, and this is just going to be a quick little poll. Just going to be like a quick minute poll. Where do I put PS Vita? Because I have no idea. Whoa. People do not like the PS Vita. Wow. Man. This is crazy. Guys, if you guys want to vote on the PS Vita, Twitch link is pinned on YouTube, so my link in bio on TikTok. What games are you playing right now besides Expedition 33? Expedition 33 gave me depression when I finished it a few nights ago, so I've been taking a break from gaming. Yeah. I don't know even I don't even know where to vote. I don't even know where to put this. I didn't even own one. Oh my gosh, the distribution is perfect. A, B, C. It's like a perfect distribution. Little, more, and a lot for C. This is crazy. It's going C tier. Wow. Mods, Orion, T-Buck. Hope you guys understand. I gotta look at democracy. I feel like it's better than those though. I'll put it better than those. C tier is diabolical. I'm following the votes, bro. I'm following the votes. I'm following the votes. Where's the Atari? There's the Atari right there. Okay. More portables. Okay, here we go. T-Buck is going to ban everyone. No, don't, T-Buck. Please don't. Nintendo 2DS. And I have the 2DS and 3DS right next to each other because they play pretty much the same games. 2DS is B. Democracy. I love democracy. Low A. Do it. Do it. B. I'm seeing a lot of Bs. Above the PSP. Nintendo 2DS above the PSP. Low B. Low C. Below PSP. Trash. Mid B, 3DS, high. We put it above. Do we put it above the Dreamcast? Below PSP. These people are crazy. Below Dreamcast. Interesting. So we're putting the Nintendo 2DS below the above the Dreamcast. Oh, Lord. PSP worse? We are all over the place. Measure my forehead by my fingers. I'm able to fit, like, 5 fingers on my forehead. How is Dreamcast better than 2DS? Help. I don't know, dude. I think this is a good spot. Definitely B, but where? I think this is a good spot. Bro has a 7 head. 5 head is crazy. I knew I shouldn't have answered that question when you guys asked how big my forehead was. Oh no. I agree with that placement. So 2DS above Dreamcast but below PSP. All right. 3DS. 3DS. We're going to put an A tier. Is it better than the original Xbox? Is it better than the Xbox? Yes, no, yes, to me, yes. Is it better than the Nintendo DS Lite? Microwave has got to be at least B tier. Microwave. Appliance rating next video, bro. Appliance rating is the next stream. We're going to be rating the refrigerator and the microwave next. All right. The 3DS is basically a better DS. Solo's the light. Oh my gosh. I think that's good. 3DS below the Xbox. What are we thinking, guys? Is that okay? $3DS needs to be S tier. Okay, I think that's a good spot. Anyone saying below light is Delulu. That's funny. Okay, I think that's a good spot. I think that's a good spot for it. Okay. Wii U. Wii U. Wii U. Days of Future Past. What? Trash? There's no shot. It's trash. I can't put it in trash. I think it's a console, guys. It had it had the original copy of Breath of the Wild. Below trash, same as Vita. Higher than the Vita at least. Yeah, I'll be straight up. I know most of us played Breath of the Wild on the Switch, but it did release on the Wii U. So, yeah, I think it's fair to put the Wii U top of C tier. What do you guys think? Top of C tier? Everyone, I'm seeing more C tier and B tiers. Its peak, it had Nintendo. Let's pull it up. All right, let's pull it up. I'm seeing A, B, and C. We're just gonna vote between those two or those three. It is not S tier. Wii U is not S tier. Where to put Wii U? A, B, or C? Or and we'll do a trash too. We'll do a trash too because I saw a lot of people doing trash, saying trash. Oh my gosh, so divided. Okay, it's looking like B. It's looking like B. Wow, a lot of people want it in B. It looks like. Good soldiers follow orders. Battlefront 3. Dude, I need to play. How many people are playing Battlefront 3 right now? I need to get back on at some point. Good soldiers follow orders. Okay, I feel like I can compromise with B. It looks like, guys on TikTok or YouTube, we are live on Twitch if you guys want to come over and vote. Roger, Roger. How many people? Oh, dang. Yeah, there's a lot of people watching on. Yeah, I'm in from YouTube. What's up, Vulcan? All right, we're putting it in B. Am I the only person that played Skylanders? Oh, I remember those. I saw so many Skylanders commercials. It was crazy. Okay, we're putting it in B tier. Wow. And I think better than the Dreamcast, chat? Is it better than the Dreamcast? Yes, yes, no. Better than PSP? No? Yeah? Oh my god. It's so not better than PSP. We use trash poll. We're just wanting to poll nonstop. I love it, bro. Okay, we're gonna say we're gonna poll in two areas. We're getting into the deep stuff now. Is it better? Is it better than the Dreamcast or is it better than the PSP? Is the Wii U better than the or the Wii U is better than the Dreamcast or the PSP? All right. Poll is up. Poll is up. Is the Wii U better than the Dreamcast or the PSP? Brand Gaming with the £2. Love your content, bro. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Brand Gaming. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it looks like I feel like this is a good spot for it then. That's definitely a good spot for it. It looks like I was right all along. I was right on the money. I was right on the money. I was right on the money. I'll end poll. I don't even know how to end it early, Orion. I wish I could. It doesn't even give me the option to do that. That's crazy. Ayo came here from YouTube. What's up, Philly Cheese? What's up, Philly Cheese? All right. So we just ranked the Wii U. Now we have the PS4. I'm not going to lie, guys. PS4 had some bangers. PS4 had Spider-Man, God of War, the reboot God of War, Last of Us Part 2. I know it's S tier. I'm just trying to decide where to put it in S tier. The PS4 was so good. Final Fantasy VII Remake, Until Dawn, Shadow, so good. Do I put it above the Xbox 360 or below the Xbox 360? That's the question. Above PlayStation 2? I can't put it above the PlayStation 2. I can't. I can't put it above the PlayStation 2. I can't. It's worse than the Wii. PS4 made PlayStation the console for console libraries. Facts, bro. After the PS2, I can't put it above the GameCube, I don't think. Do I put it above the 360? I have to be unbiased with Halo. I have to be unbiased with Halo, bro. Do I put it above the Xbox 360? What the Sigma? PS4 is easily the best console, not the pen click. I know, I think. I'm like in a meeting, bro. The pen click. 360 revolutionized multiplayer games. Above the PS3, below the 360. Ooh. Unk just put it above already. I don't know, chat. I'm gonna have to poll it. I'm conflicted. I'm having a poll. Are we putting the PS4 above the 360, or is it better? Is it better than the 360? Because I'm sorry, chat. I'm not putting the PS4 above the GameCube or the PS2. That's like legendary territory. I'm just not. I'm not. That's legend territory. As much as I love the PS4, nah. Is the PS4 better than the Xbox 360? Yes or no? 1 minute poll. Here we go. Guys, Twitch link is pinned on YouTube. It's in my link in bio on TikTok. We need votes. We need democracy. Come vote and you can leave. And like I predicted, it is right down the middle. Is the PS4 better than the Xbox 360? Yes or no? We got a lot of Xbox fans in here, that's for sure. I wanted to give, I mean, I love the PS4. This is crazy. We got a lot of Xbox peeps in here. 29 to 24, no. 29 to 25, no. This is crazy. For the Republic. For the Republic. Xbox 360 is legendary status. It looks like we think that the 360 is better than the PS4. Xbox Glazers. 360 was peak. All right. All right. We got the vote. PS4 is not better than the Xbox 360, but it is better than the PS3, Wii, 64, and so on and so on. Now, we get to see right here. Everyone was calling me an Xbox Glazer. I will be it straight up. The Xbox One fell from glory. It is not S tier. Xbox One is not S tier. It's not. Xbox 360 has an entire multiplayer culture PS4 does not have. That's true. Mr. Shoulder Bash, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Twitch. Some guy 360 is just too revolutionary. That's very facts. That's facts. Jacob having an affair with Xbox, bro. What? It's not. Xbox One is not. It just did not have the exclusives that PS4, and this is when you really start to see Xbox lose against PlayStation. Xbox One versus PlayStation 4. I had an Xbox One, but even I knew, I was like, PlayStation is killing us right now. You could feel it. You could just feel, if you went to your friend's house and they had a PlayStation and you didn't, it was like a superiority complex. Xbox One was when Xbox fell off. They just did. Walks in a house, hey Xbox. So yeah, I think I don't think it's I don't know if it's B tier. I don't think it's I'm gonna do something. Actually, yeah. Top B. Top of B tier. What are we thinking? Top of B tier. What are we thinking? Top of B tier. For the Xbox One. And this is coming from someone who just put the 360 above the PS4. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. S tier, why do we have so many Xbox Glazers in here? I love Xbox, but I'm not putting it in S tier. I'm not putting the Xbox One in S tier. I'm not. I'm just not. C tier, I'm not putting it in C tier either. Xbox One is better than the Wii U and the 2DS and the PSP. I'm not putting it down in C tier. Top B is the spot. That's what I'm saying. High B. I think that's fair. I think Xbox One wasn't innovative. That's what I'm saying. I think top B was a good spot for the Xbox One. Okay? Let me cook. Let me cook. You know, you gotta let me cook. You gotta let me cook. That's what we gotta do. You gotta let me cook. We're gonna make gaming great again. That's right. We're gonna make gaming great again. All right. It's appropriate. Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2016. Really, really good. Really good. I love the Nintendo Switch. Easy S tier. Yeah, I think it's S tier. I think it is S tier. But we have so many in S, chat, but we have so many in A too. High A, not S because of how underpowered it was. I can hear that argument. Okay, so that's the thing, chat. It's like, as great as Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is, the fact that it's locked to the Nintendo Switch is so irritating. Does that make sense? It's like, that game could have been played so much better if it wasn't on the Nintendo Switch. Just play it on Yuzu. Easy clap. Yo, Gamer Raider with the 5 gifted. W5 gifted subs. That's huge. It was the kids console back in 2016. Yeah, no, I love the Nintendo Switch. I just don't play it very often. Low S or high A. Yeah, I'm thinking. Ugh. High A. I think high A. Is it better than the original Xbox? Between PS3 and Wii? What? I think that's a good spot. Better than PlayStation 2 is crazy. There is no shot you're telling me the Nintendo Switch is better than the PS2. What? Okay, we'll do a poll. I'm seeing a lot of people say S tier. We're going to figure it out. The Nintendo Switch is S tier or A tier. That's the two that I'm seeing right now. For 1 minute. You guys have 1 minute to have your voice heard. 1 minute to have your voices heard. Twitch link is pinned on YouTube. It's in my link in bio on TikTok. We're voting to see where we put the Nintendo Switch. Switch is B. Come vote, guys. Come vote. Twitch link is pinned on YouTube. It's my link in bio on TikTok. We got to figure out where to put the Nintendo Switch. Looks like there's a slight edge on S tier. You do a poll for this, but not the one? Yes, because the Xbox One is nowhere near on the level as the Nintendo Switch. The Xbox One was not revolutionary like the Nintendo Switch. The Switch was the very first console and handheld together that we've ever seen. The Switch is better than the Xbox One. S tier. Wow. All right. We're moving it up to S. We're moving it up to S. I think that's a good spot. I think that's a good spot. I think that's a good spot. I can't put it above these other ones. Never let bro rank again. I'm not the one ranking. I'm letting people vote, bro. I'm letting y'all's voices be heard. It's better than GameCube. I don't know about that. I think this is a good spot. The Switch, that's a good spot. That's a good spot. Okay. Speaking of Switch, remember what I told you guys? If there's a distinction, then I'll do a separate vote. Well, we have the Switch Lite. The Switch Lite, you can only play portably. On portable. All the same games. Right below Switch, I don't know about that. Switch Lite is B. Yeah, I feel like that too, and I'm going to put it above the PS Vita. Am I cooking? No OLED Switch. There's not a big enough distinction with the OLED Switch and the regular Switch to make a separate poll vote. With the Switch Lite, that is a distinction. You can only play it portably. Too old to cook. All right. I'm 25 and I can cook. B is good. It's A. Bills are so high. Yes. You cook burnt spaghetti. All right. B, I think this is a good spot, guys. Put W in the chat if you guys think this is a good spot. Switch Lite in between the PSP and the Xbox One. Put a W in the chat if you think it's a good spot. W. Seeing a lot of W's. Few L's. Higher. Oh my gosh. The console wars. Console politics. Crazy. Gotta be lower. I feel like that's a good spot. I think that's a good spot. We'll stay there. We'll stay there. I will go through one last time when we're done with the tier list, and we will make final adjustments. And I will ask you guys if we need to make any final adjustments before we submit. Okay. To our current generation. Wow. Here we are. An hour and a half later to our current generation of gaming. The PS5. And again, I have just the PS5 because there's not a distinction, a big enough distinction between the PS5 and the PS5 Pro. And I'll do that later with Xbox too as well. PS5. PS5 is between PS3 and PS4. S, mid B, mid S. Oh my gosh, we're all over the place, aren't we? S is crazy, chat. Everyone's saying S. This is crazy. I didn't realize a lot of people love the PS5. Let's think about the exclusives. Spider-Man 2 was mid. Let's be straight up. Spider-Man 2 is I like Spider-Man 1 a lot better. God of War Ragnarok, however, was good. God of War Ragnarok was really good. I'm trying to decide. Let me just see. Ghost of Tsushima, but that was on the PS4. Final Fantasy 16. I'm just going through my games that I have for PS5. Horizon Forbidden West. Last of Us remake part 1 and part 2. They've remade The Last of Us like 20 times, bro. They've remade The Last of Us like more like the 20th of Us. More like the 20th remake of Us. Top of A. Okay, let's just do a poll. I'm tired of it. I keep seeing S and A. I want it over. Stop it. Stop it now. Stop arguing in my chat. I don't like it. Ragnarok was not exclusive. It's on PS4. But it was made for the PS5. There was a significant difference. You could tell it was made for the PS5. All right. Where to put PS5? We putting it in S tier? Or are we putting it in A tier? And we're doing a quick 1-minute vote to let your guys' voices be heard. I'm having a difficult choice putting it between the two. Like I said, I feel like the PS4 is definitely stronger than the PS5. I think we can agree on that. It's just, oh my gosh, yeah, everyone's voting A. This is crazy. A tier is absolutely destroying S tier right now. This is insane. And I don't have points or anything with this vote. If you guys want to come over and vote, Twitch link is pinned on YouTube. It's my link in bio on TikTok. It looks like A tier is getting the vote, though. Astrobot was good. Hot take. Wukong deserved Game of the Year, not Astrobot. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. It looks like we're going A tier, though. If not many more people vote. 41 to 25, A tier. Let's go ahead and call it, Orion. Democracy has spoken. We're putting it in A tier. Above the original Xbox. Above the original Xbox. Yes. Below Xbox. No. After. Yes, no, yes, yes. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of yeses. I'm seeing no, Yes, below. What is going on? This is insane. Above? What was better than Combat Evolved? Fortnite? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Fortnite. Bro, nothing was better than Combat Evolved. You got me there for a second, Jake. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love Combat Evolved, but guys, we're in 2025. As much as I love Combat Evolved and Halo 2, that's hard though. They're like right next to each other. I get your guys' point. Fortnite. That's the only argument I see for PlayStation 5. Fortnite. Oh. This is so tough. OG Xbox, just top of A, just stop it. Top of A, just stop it. Okay, above. We'll put PS5 above the original Xbox. We'll put it above the original Xbox. You're the daddy with the 12 roses. Thank you. Hey, no. That's actually a good point. I just saw someone chat. Guys, as much as I love the Xbox, those controllers were whack. Do you guys remember how big and bulky those controllers were, bro? You remember how big those things were? You remember how, like, crazy Xbox controllers. And this controller, so much better. Oh, fits around the hands perfectly. Oh my gosh. I love it. Love the PlayStation controller. So that's a good argument. That's a good argument. All right. Xbox Series X. Xbox Series X. So this is the thing that I've got to say, guys. So before we just say B or C tier, Game Pass. You got to take Game Pass into consideration. You got to take Game Pass into consideration. You got to take Game Pass into consideration for the Xbox Series X. I think it's A tier. I think it's A tier. Series X is a tier above PS4. What? I don't think it's that high. Low S at least? Are you guys really saying Xbox Series X is S tier? S because you literally get every game. I love Games Pass, but are the exclusives on Games Pass worth S tier? That's what I don't think it's S tier. I don't think it's S tier. I think it's high A. He makes a good point. Free Oblivion Remastered, free Doom, The Dark Ages, free Expedition 33. You get all those for Games Pass, bro. Free Black Ops 6. We're gonna do a poll. This is just crazy. We're gonna do a poll because as much as I love the Series X, I was personally gonna put it high A next to the PS5. I still think the PS5 has a slight edge with exclusives, but I think Games Pass is awesome too. So I was going to put it right next to the PS5, but I want to see your guys' opinion. Where to put Xbox Series X? We're going to put it S tier or A tier. One of the two. For 1 minute. It's got to be A tier. That's what I'm saying, ZG. I'm thinking A tier, personally. I'm thinking A tier personally. I think Games Pass makes it way better. Like, it's great, but I don't think it's S tier. It's equal with PS5. Yeah, it's like right there with the PS5. It's right there with the PS5 with Games Pass. And it looks like it's A tier. I think people are agreeing with me. I think it's A tier. I think they have to agree. No, not necessarily, dude. They've been trashing on me tonight. They've been trashing on me. A for days. That's what I'm thinking. It's definitely A tier. Oh yeah, we got a majority. Oh Ryan, we can end it. I don't even know how to end the poll, but it looks like A tier for sure. But the question is, I know I keep is it better than the PS5? Is it better than the PS5? Because doesn't matter, just put it next to the PS5. Above PS5, Game Pass better than PS5 exclusives. Bullet on, thank you for the TRY22. PS5 takes, no. I'll poll. I think I kind of want to make an executive decision, guys. This has to be my choice. This has to be my choice. And I'm going to say right here, in the current standing of the current gaming environment in 2025, Games Pass is taking the cake. Game Pass is taking the cake. I think with the Game Pass package, if you have Game Pass installed with the Xbox Series X, it is better than the PS5. Currently in 2025. Because you're going to be paying $70 for new games on PlayStation. And although Xbox raised their prices as well, not giving Xbox any credit there, they raised their prices as well. At least you have Games Pass, and you don't have to worry about buying a new game every couple months. You just pay $20 a month, $15, $20 a month, depending on your plan. You know. I really think I think it's just better value for Xbox, and that's just my opinion. And I know, like I said, I was gonna do the Xbox Series S. It's pretty much the same thing. I'm not even gonna put it in the same area just because it's basically the Xbox Series X but with less power. Instead of 4K, you're getting 1080p HD. It's pretty much the same thing. So we're not even gonna vote that. It's pretty much the same thing. In my opinion, Games Pass should not make the Series X higher than PS5. I can use the Games Pass on PC without Xbox as well as digital. Right, but I'm saying console, and we're gonna get to the gaming PC. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're not even gonna vote these final four. Those are just, I don't even know what those are. Okay, we're gonna get deep here, guys. Okay, because if you can see, the next one is a gaming PC. I know a lot of people in the comments are gonna be like, actually, a gaming PC is not a console. You have to connect it to a monitor. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, technically, you can connect a gaming PC to a television. And you can enter Steam with Big Picture Mode. Does anyone know what Steam Big Picture Mode is? They have literally made it to where you can play the PC on a TV with your controller. Steam Link, yes. So, I think there's an argument. I think there's an argument for the PC to be on this tier list. And not only Not the PC, guys. I hate to be that guy, but it's like it can play everything. You can emulate anything, everything. All of this you can play on the PC. All of this. It's S tier. It's S tier, but that's the question though. Just because it can play all of this, does it make it better than these? Does it make it better than these? Is there a piece as far as we've advanced with PC and the technology and gaming? Do we still get the feeling that we get from the PS2, from the GameCube, from the Xbox 360? Do we get the same feelings that we did, even though we've grown up and we don't have that same nostalgia from these original consoles? Do I feel the same when I play a game on a PC than I did 20 years ago? Do I feel the same? You can plug in any controller. You can plug in any controller, but is the nostalgia factor still there? That's my question. I know it's S tier. I know it's S tier. I'm just trying to decide if I am a happier gamer with PC than I was growing up with consoles. That's what I'm trying to decide. Does that make sense? Did I enjoy gaming more growing up with a console? Or do I enjoy gaming more with a PC with access to everything? What did you play Expedition 33 on? I played it on... that's a good point, Orion. I played it on PC. That's a good point. Nothing will beat the childhood gaming memories on console. We got to talk about this for a while. This is a really good point. This is a really good point. I'll wait for our audience to come back from an ad break. Personal decision here, Jacob. I know, guys, like, I get a little emotional, honestly. Because as much as I love PC gaming and as convenient as it is, what are you going to play GTA 6 on? I have to play it on console. I have to play it on the PS5 or Xbox. I have to. I have to. Easier with PC with friends, so I have memories. Mods, yes, I know. But guys, there's something about the nostalgia. There's something about the memories. There's some... I know it's the graphics. I know you can't beat an RTX 5090. You know, you can't beat a Ryzen processor. I can't, I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing that the PC it has the best graphics, it has the best processing, it is superior in every way technologically. But when you have everything, for me personally, I have the best memories from these three, or from GameCube and 360. I have the best memories from that, personally. So I'm going to put the gaming PC, personally, above the PS4. I'm going to put the PC above the PS4. Oh, Ryan, guys. You got to understand. This is my point of view. I personally have enjoyed the GameCube 360, maybe not the PS2, but I'm just putting it there because it's the best-selling console. As much as I loved the PC, it has not met... Part of gaming is nostalgia. Part of it, bro. You know? So I'm gonna put the gaming PC right there. I know a lot of people are disagreeing with me. It's just part of me just values those memories. All right. L take Unk. All right. Well, tell you what. Let's just see. I'm just curious. I'm curious. I want to see your guys' point of view. I don't know. I won't promise that I'll change it, but we'll do a poll. I'll give you guys a chance to vote for the gaming PC. Is gaming PC the best? Top of S tier? Yes or no? I'll give you guys a chance to vote. It's only fair. It's only fair I let democracy take its place. Is gaming PC the best? Top of S tier? Yes or no? Twitch link is pinned on YouTube. It's in my link in bio on TikTok. If you guys want to vote, if you think the PC is better than PS2, GameCube, and 360, join up. If you think the 360 is better, if you think 360, GameCube, and PS2 is better, join up and vote. Twitch link is pinned on YouTube. It's my link in bio on TikTok. We need to figure this out. I think I lean more towards the nostalgia of the consoles. Personally. Because I as much as I have access to everything, it's like I enjoyed games more, I think. As much as I love Expedition 33. I'm so conflicted, bro. It's so close. It's so close. Okay, fine. 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 Democracy. Gaming PCs like that don't give me as much nostalgia as the CD ones and the big monitors. I disagree, but I'll agree to disagree. I'll agree to disagree. Okay. Democracy. Rah. Steam Deck. Steam Deck. Similar to the gaming PC, but it's portable. Next to Switch. Better than Switch. But it doesn't have Nintendo exclusives. Chat, it doesn't have Nintendo exclusives. You can emulate in the Steam Deck. High A, good for a handheld. Next to Switch is better is crazy. Low A or high B. Battery life not good, so A. That's a good point. I think I'm gonna put it above. I think I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it at top of A. Because you can pretty soon, Steam and Xbox is gonna join forces, and you'll be able to play your Xbox games on Steam. So you'll be able to play your Xbox Games Pass games on Steam Deck, I'm pretty sure. And yes, guys, that's our tier list. I'm not going to vote these other ones because those are just copies. Jacob, are you going to TwitchCon? I'm thinking about it. I need to talk to my agent about it. We were planning about it. We were planning it, ZG. I've been thinking about it for sure. I really want to. But yeah, guys, this is our tier list. I don't know if I agree. I agree with most of it. There's a few changes that I would make. But I think this is a solid list. I really do. I think we've come a long way with gaming, as you can see. I might be doing a panel on main stage. Oh, that's huge, bro. That's crazy. Let's hear your changes. I mean, yeah, it's just my nostalgia. I don't think I put the gaming PC ahead of 360, GameCube, and PS2, but that's just me. That's just me. That's my nostalgia, personally. I would change that, but you guys think PC is the master gaming race, so we're gonna put it at the top of we're gonna put it at the top of S. Okay. Okay. Other changes. Maybe. I think that's my only change. That's my only main complaint that I would change personally. But that's it. That's the only one. But you guys voted, so I was just going with the vote. So, PC gaming is for the basement trolls that live at home. Oh my gosh. Bro, no. Bro just roasted all the PC gamers. That's crazy. That's actually insane. That's crazy. But I do love PC gaming, and I am looking at upgrading, chat. I'm looking at upgrading my rig because I have an RTX 3090, but it's kind of pushing it. You know, I've noticed with Expedition 33, it's good. The 3090 is still good. It's just I need to start looking at an upgrade for sure. So that's the other thing with PCs. They're super complicated. They're like you have to like know what you're doing. But I think it's simple once you get the hang of it. And you can connect a controller to everything. Yeah, I see the argument with PC. I really do. I really do. But yeah, guys, here's our tier list. W tier list in the chat. W or L tier list? W's? W's in the chat? W tier list? We good? 30, 90, not enough? I'm not saying it's not enough. I've just been noticing a huge performance drop with these modern games that are coming out. Massive W. W for the ending. W. ROG Allies. Yeah, I forgot the ROG Ally and the Lenovo Legion Go. I forgot both of those. That's not a big deal. Small W. 9 out of 10 list. PC was most controversial. Series X should be S tier. It's right there, bro. It's right there. It's like high A. Jacob, Wizard 101 is a massive W. Bro, Wizard 101 was gas. Wizard 101 was gas. Oh my gosh, so good. Anyways. Yeah, those are my PC specs right there. I'm looking at upgrading. So any support that you guys can help me with on Twitch, I would greatly appreciate it. So, thank you. I really appreciate it. So I can upgrade my rig. Thank you. Yeah. My Azure dreams. Let's just be honest. PS2 and GameCube sweep this entire list, including PC and Steam Deck. He said it, not me. He said it, not me. Play Marvel Rivals Unk. No, dude, that game is so toxic now. It's actually crazy, dude. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm signing off. W list, bro. Yeah, this is a good stopping point, guys. Thank you guys so much for voting and being active and being a part of the stream. It's always fun interacting with you guys. I will catch you guys later. You guys have a good one, all right? See ya!